Hello everyone, I'm Anime Freak and welcome to the video. Yep, you guys seen the title, Power Levels. This video is going to be all about power levels. I am going to be measuring how powerful Goku is in power levels. And I know what some of you are going to say. You're going to say,
oh, but Anime Freak, power levels are unreliable. We don't know exactly how powerful Goku is after the Freezer arc in Dragon Ball Z. And also, we've also got the Daizenshu telling us how powerful Goku is.
Yes, I know all that. I know power levels are unreliable. We don't know how powerful Goku is exactly. And if you ask me, I think that the Daizenshu is too overpowered. But there's actually a reason as to why I'm doing this video for power levels. Well, a few weeks ago I made this video on how durable Goku is, and Revolution had a look at this video on how durable Goku is, and it was basically how durable Goku was if a planet exploded in his face. And he said that Goku can endure more than that. And after reading that comment, I decided to go back to the drawing board and see how durable Goku was. And I found an alternative way of measuring Goku's durability. And while I was in the process of making that video, I accidentally figured out how powerful Goku was in power levels. Yep, I figured out how powerful Goku was at the end of Dragon Ball Super. So if you guys are interested, please settle down and I will show you what Goku's power level is. But there is one thing I am going to say. I am not going to be bringing in the Beyond God power. I do believe that the Beyond God power is just God essence. It isn't exactly a power boost, but it just gives Goku the key of a god. I believe that the Saiyan God and the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue is the result of Whis' training. Yes, Goku has Saiyan God essence, but Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan are multipliers. But I'll get to them later. So, with all that said and done, let's get on to the video. To start off with, we all know that Goku's power level when he was facing off against Frieza was 3 million. And then he went Kaioken times 10, times 20, and then finally Super Saiyan 1. Super Saiyan 1 gave Goku a boost of 150 million on Namek. And then after the Frieza saga, power levels became obsolete because we did not know what the character's power level was. So, we had to rely on power scaling. Like for example, when Cell said that he can destroy the whole solar system, we can safely say that Gohan can also do that too in the Cell games. Because when you're on par with someone in power, you can basically do the same of what your opponent or what other characters can do. Here's another example. When Vegeta was fighting Beerus, Vegeta fired an attack against Beerus that could destroy a solar system plus a little bit more. Anyways, yeah, you guys get the idea. Power scaling, power levels, that sort of thing. Now, I want you guys to have a look at this chart. It's Frieza, Cell, Boo, and Frieza again. And if you see at the end where Frieza and Goku is, you can see there's a power level of 121,300,000. From all the way to the Planet Namek saga, when Goku was going to face Frieza, all the way to the Golden Frieza saga, Goku's base form has gone a lot more powerful since he faced off against Frieza on Namek. And as you can see, this is a rough sketch of what I think Goku's base form was when he was facing off against all these other villains. There might be a few contradictions here, but we're going to be concentrating on how powerful Goku is now. Now, before I carry on, I just want to say this. If Goku was facing off against Frieza in his base form, back on Namek, Frieza would still win, because Goku's base form is weaker than Final Form Frieza on Namek. If Frieza was fighting a base form Gohan after defeating Cell, Frieza would still win. And this is minus the Super Saiyan forms, it's just base Gohan. If Gohan didn't have the Super Saiyan forms and he only had his base form, Frieza would still win. So again, if Gohan only had his base form and none of the Super Saiyan forms, Frieza would still win. These are just examples, and yes, I know if Gohan didn't have like the Super Saiyan forms, Cell would destroy the Earth, but this is just an example, just hear me out, I'm going to get to the point. If Frieza was facing off against Goku at the beginning of the Buu saga, Frieza would still win if Goku didn't have the Super Saiyan forms. But when it came to the Golden Frieza saga, Goku and Frieza and Vegeta was on par with each other. Frieza was in his mastered final form at full power, and Goku didn't even need to go Super Saiyan in order to be on par with Frieza. So from the Namek saga all the way to the Golden Frieza saga, it has taken Goku 17 years to go from 3 million all the way to 121,300,000 to be on par with Frieza. Now some people are going to say, oh, but Anime Freak, how do you know if Frieza's power level is over 121 million? Well, here's my evidence.
I've never trained a day in my life. There was never a need. Imagine what could happen if I unlock my latent potential.
Hold on! You mean you could get stronger? Stronger than your final form?
Of course, my minion. Now shut your gaping mouth so I can concentrate. If I train in earnest for the next 4 months, yes, I could reach a power level of 1.3 million!
1.3 million? Oh no! It was stated that Frieza's power level was at 120 million, and now he just said that his power level can rise up to 1.3 million, which would make it 121,300,000. And when Goku was facing off against Frieza in the Golden Frieza arc, Goku was facing off against Frieza in his base form, and Frieza was in his full-powered mastered form. And yes, I know there's some contradictions in the anime and the movie, and you know what, I'm just going to say it. Gohan, Piccolo, Trunks, Goten could easily defeat Frieza if Gohan, Goten, Trunks turn Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2, and Piccolo alone is much more powerful than Final Form Mastered Frieza. They've all surpassed Final Form Mastered Frieza at this point, so I don't know why they're so afraid of him. Piccolo is more than enough to defeat Frieza, and that's one of the contradictions here, because obviously there are characters who was on Earth who could defeat Frieza while Goku and Vegeta was away. Hell, even the Supreme Kai said in the Buu saga that they could easily defeat Frieza. And that's one of the big problems I have with the anime and the movie. I mean, Frieza should be nothing to them, but again, it's a consistency. Or maybe there's something more. Maybe they felt that Frieza's gone a lot stronger, like they could sense the power of the golden form, but he was still holding back. Like maybe he was tapping into the golden form a little bit to actually stand a chance against them. I mean, Frieza's power level is 121 million, but he could rise his power level that leads to the golden form, not as a multiplier, but rising it. It's like when Goku went up against Frieza and Nappa. He suppressed his power level, but he made himself go a little bit stronger. So Frieza might have tapped in to the golden form a little bit to be stronger than the Z Warriors. So yes, I'm going to say that Frieza was tapping into his golden form a little bit in order to be stronger than the Z Warriors. Not a full power, but just a fraction of it. Because remember, the golden form was even stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan Blue, which is a 50 times multiplier, on top of Super Saiyan God, which is even more stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. I know it all seems far-fetched, but that's the only conclusion I came up with. So anyways, yes, Goku, Vegeta and Frieza was on par with each other at a power level of 121,300,000. So, from the Frieza saga all the way to the Golden Frieza saga, in order for Goku to be on par with Final Form Mastered Frieza, from 3 million to 121 million, Goku's power level would have had to grow 7,135,295 a year for the next 17 years in order to be on par with Frieza. So, when we go past the Golden Frieza arc, Goku had 4 years of training, and 3 of those years was training with Vegeta in the Time Chamber, and 1 year from the Golden Frieza saga all the way to the end of Dragon Ball Super. So that's over 7 million times 4 equals 28,541,176. So add that to 121,300,000. That equals 149,841,176. That's all from Goku training from the Golden Frieza arc all the way to the end of Dragon Ball Super, aka the Universal Survival arc. However, there are other factors that we need to take in, and it is this: the Zenkai boosts. After a Saiyan has been beaten to a bloody pulp, or is on the edge of death, and has healed from it, they get a huge power boost. But the problem is, we don't know how much the Zenkai boost gives a Saiyan. However, I have come to a conclusion on how we can figure out what sort of power boost the Zenkai has given Goku. Goku has fought a lot of enemies in Dragon Ball Super, even more enemies than he did in Z, but there has been times when Goku has been beaten to a pulp. Let me give you guys an example. When Goku was facing off against Ginyu, Goku's power level was at 90,000, and when Goku's body got beaten to a pulp and he healed himself in that container thing in Frieza's ship, his power jumped from a mere 90,000 to 3 million. I know it's insane, and Zenkai boosts can be unpredictable, but if Goku can jump from 90,000 to 3 million, we can use this as a template for the Zenkai boosts. I've counted 11 times Goku was beaten to a pulp or almost died and got healed afterwards. So it's likely that he got a Zenkai boost after getting healed. The first time was Frieza, the second time was Zamasu twice, there was a hit twice, when Vados paid hit to kill Goku once, then Goku came back, that would have given him a huge power boost, and then Goku went to go and fight Hit again, and both Hit and Goku was beaten down, and Goku healed from that, and then there was the Tournament of Power. One was when Goku used the Ultra Instinct, and then Frieza gave some of his energy to Goku, and then Vegeta gave some of his energy to Goku to heal him, and then there was the healing after the Tournament of Power. And this one's a little bit controversial because there was also the time when Goku and Vegeta was in the time chamber training with each other. Because here's the thing, we don't know what Goku and Vegeta was doing inside the time chamber. I mean, for all we know, they could have been going all out, and both of them could have been beating each other to a bloody pulp, and when they healed, they did it again, and when they healed, they did it again, and so on and so on and so forth. They spent 3 years inside the time chamber, so that would give them plenty of time to beat each other to a pulp and heal themselves and get a Zenkai boost. It's unknown if they took Senzu beans in with them or not, but I do think 3 years is enough time for them to get healed and train again. So I'm going to say Goku has at least 3 Zenkai boosts while he was in the time chamber. I mean, for all we know, there could have been more, but I'm going to stick to 3. Vegeta, on the other hand, has had 2 years worth in the time chamber, 2 years more than Goku, so it's 11 times Goku has used a Zenkai boost. So it's 3 million times 11. You would get 33 million. So add that to Goku's almost 150 million, you would get 182,841,177. And there's also one more thing that we need to add as well. With every battle, Goku gets stronger. And Goku, ever since Golden Frieza all the way to the end of the Universal Survival Arc, on Wiki it says that Goku has had 99 battles, including double teaming, teaming up with people, fighting by himself, sparring, and with every fight, Goku is going to get stronger. So just to round up everything, I'm going to say that Goku's base form at the end of Dragon Ball Super is 185 million. That's how powerful Goku's base form is at the end of Dragon Ball Super. And if you guys are interested, Vegeta has spent 2 more years longer in the time chamber than Goku. Vegeta at the end of the Universal Survival Arc is 200 million. Vegeta has 14 million more than Goku, and also has fought many battles as well. So yes, Vegeta is more powerful than Goku by 15 million in his base form. So if you guys are wondering what the multipliers for Goku's Super Saiyan forms are, here they are. Just to get right to the point of what Goku's power level is when he goes Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken times 20, Goku's power level is 29 quadrillion 600 trillion. If we was to put Super Saiyan God Goku on par with Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, which obviously Super Saiyan God Goku is much more stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, and then we add Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan on top of his Super Saiyan God form, which is a times 50 multiplier, and then we put Kaioken times 20 on top of that, that's how much you would get, as you can see here from this chart. And also, I've got something very special for you guys. Now, we don't know how powerful Super Saiyan God is. The only piece of evidence is when Goku said not even Fusion would be able to defeat Beerus. So we can assume that he means Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. However, what if Goku and Vegeta add Super Saiyan 4? Now we all know that Super Saiyan 4 Vegito wouldn't be able to defeat Beerus at that time. What if Goku lost with Super Saiyan 4 and he says, I'll have to fuse with Vegeta in order to defeat Beerus? And he says, no, I don't even think Fusion would be able to defeat Beerus. So we can all assume he means Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. And so, what if Super Saiyan God Goku was much more powerful than a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? Well, considering we don't know what the multiplier for Super Saiyan God is, we'll have to put Super Saiyan God Goku on par with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Goku's base form at the end of Dragon Ball Super would still be the same, which would be 185 million. And so, if Goku and Vegeta was to fuse, their base form would still be on par with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So yeah, a Super Saiyan 4 Goku can easily beat a base form Vegito, as you can see here. And if Vegeta was to go Super Saiyan 4, which would be a times 4000 multiplier, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito's power level would be nearly 300 trillion. And then we put Super Saiyan God Goku on par with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, and then we go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which is a 50 times multiplier, and then put Kaioken times 20 on top of that, Goku's full power at the end of Dragon Ball Super, excluding the Ultra Instinct, would nearly be 300 quadrillion. This is one of the reasons why I want to see a Super Saiyan God Goku versus a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Which one would win, Super Saiyan God Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? Because if a Super Saiyan God Goku can defeat a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, and then we would have to redo our calculations. So yes, these are the power levels I wanted to show you guys, and they will play a part in my future videos to simplify things and how powerful or how durable Goku is. And if you guys have anything to say, please leave a comment and I will get to that comment as soon as I can. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching, and if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions or responses or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And if you guys want to follow me on my social medias, I'm on minds.com, Twitch, Dailymotion and Hatron, Reddit, BitChute, aka the new YouTube, DeviantArt, Discord, VidMe, Gab, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon, GoFundMe, PayPal, and my other social medias are down there in the description box below, so if you want to go and check them out, please do. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And please go and check out my new skeptic channel, Gypsy Freak. It's also down there in the description box below. Peace out.